My name is Chris Rawson. I'm the Chief Mission Officer and Vice President of Mission Services for Goodwill. We're here to talk a little bit about a very complex subject of human trafficking and how Goodwill is working with survivors through a program we call Pathways Forward. Let's talk a little bit about how we got involved in the fight against human trafficking.
We at Goodwill knew that we were probably seeing victims and survivors coming through our job connection centers as well as our corrections program. We often see potential victims when they're filling out their application for Goodwill, and we see it in their criminal background.
Yeah. I think one of the things that kind of piques my interest is how many of our own employees could possibly be in a situation, and how many of them are going to have that little light bulb go on and be like, oh my gosh, and not even realize that they're in a situation that is not good for them.
That's actually a common theme in what you just said with trafficking survivors. They don't know you're in it until you're in it and coming out of it.
So how did you all prepare and train and transition your existing skills into helping survivors?
Right. Really, the first year of the program was all about preparing. We really just dove into human trafficking. We met the great organizations that are experts in content experts in human trafficking. We had conversations. We went to task force meetings and many trainings learning about trauma-informed services.
So there are other organizations already working with survivors. So what do we bring to the table?
We do know that there are many organizations that offer services. These are usually the emergent services. Their emergent need of housing and medical and behavioral health. So there's the question of what next for a survivor. Okay, I've survived, I'm stable, what are my next options? So Goodwill, being the experts in workforce development, we have the opportunity to provide those services to individuals.
So how does the team meet the needs of a survivor?
We have a fabulous team. Angie is our life coach and Amy is our career navigation specialist. And together they perform kind of wraparound services for individuals to make sure that those goals are accomplished.
Amy, can you tell us a little bit about the career navigation and workforce development services that we provide?
As a career navigator, I work closely with Angie to carve a path for the survivors. We offer education, trainings, certifications, assessments so that we can figure out what their interests are. Sometimes we lose that in the midst. So to help them rediscover what their interests are again and to actually dream.
Yes.
Excellent. So what avenues do we have for them to explore?
We have tuition vouchers that we can utilize for them to go back to school for trainings, high school diplomas, education degrees if that's where they're at, to ultimately lead them to a stable career so that way they can be self-sufficient and have that self-confidence to do it on their own.
Can you give me some examples of the trainings that you do?
Absolutely. We offer financial literacy, digital literacy. We have one program that has been very successful. It's called Kaleidoscope. So it covers everything from time management to career goals, career mapping.
And, Kaleidoscope, we originally created that curriculum when we built career navigation for our employees and found that it was easily transferable into this program. So it's so nice to bring it over.
Absolutely.
And Angie, how does the life coach contribute to the needs of a survivor?
I spend time developing a relationship with her survivor so that we can create a trusting environment. I know that being transparent and doing what I say I'm going to do are vital because in that space, they have the opportunity, if they choose, to tell me and talk to me about with their current circumstances. It is super vital to establish that bond at that time and having somebody able to listen to them and kind of pick up those pieces with them. At the right times, if it's appropriate, I will say, I want to let you know I am a survivor, and so some of the things you are experiencing, I understand. Like, right, it isn't like your trauma, you go through it, boom, you're done. It's like, no, there's different phases, there's different parts. And so a survivor, you will see, like, you say that there's a light, there's something that just lights up in them. This is real, this did happen. I mean, there's so many things of shame. There's just so much like guilt and shame and regrets, but they carry it because they have taken on the responsibility of surviving. So.
And I just want to take an opportunity to congratulate you and applaud you for the passion that you bring into your position and the emotional energy that it takes to bring into something so close for you. And I just want to thank you for being here.